Welcome back to Golden Goose and my Road to Glory series that follows myself, Zach Letter, as quarterback of the Kansas Jayhawks. Today, the Jayhawks square off against Oklahoma State. Now, Kirk is going to side with Kansas on this one, but Oklahoma State is just a little bit better than us on paper. But if you look at the numbers, we have the #1 rush defense, the #1 pass offense, and the #1 scoring offense in the NCAA. So this game should be pretty interesting. Now we're coming hot off the heels of a loss to Oklahoma. It was crushing, ending a huge winning streak that's been going on nearly 2 seasons. But yet we bounced back. We're looking to get another win and improve to 5-1 at the midway point of this season. We still obviously have a chance in the conference. Most teams have one loss. Kansas State's the only one without a loss, but we still face them later this season. So hopefully we can beat them and maybe take the conference again 2 years in a row. And if we look at the top 25 here, there's still quite a few undefeated teams in the top 10, but we're still floating around number 13 right now, and I think in the next couple of weeks we can easily squeeze our way back into the top 7, 8, or 9 position, and hopefully by the end of the season into those top 2 spots. On the Heisman watch list, we're sitting at number 2, just below the Texas A&M quarterback, so we work hard enough, we could repeat as a Heisman champion. This season, we've already thrown more interceptions than we had all of last season, and we're only about to enter the halfway point of the season. So, I mean, we have to calm down just a little bit. I mean, honestly, I think we're going to throw probably at least 40 touchdowns this year, as long as we keep up our numbers, what we have been doing. And I honestly think if we calm down, we won't throw more than 17 interceptions. That's the goal, to stay around under the 13 or 14 mark. So we just got to be very, very good over these next 7 games. Rushing wise though, I mean, we're not doing as great as last season. Hoping to put in more touchdowns this year. We're probably on pace to do more touchdowns on the ground than we did last season. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with our college summary so far. 3,000 yards on the ground in what is probably 2 years, because we didn't start half of our freshman season. And then we also have somewhere around 9,400 yards in about 2 full seasons. It's crazy. And we have 126 total touchdowns between rushing and passing in the 2 full seasons we've been starting. But without further delay, let's get into this game against number 90 overall Oklahoma State. They have a 93 offense and 88 defense. So, I mean, our offense is pretty close to their defense. And I'm guessing their offense is going to put up a decent amount of points over our defense. So we're just going to have to come out and score a ton. I think it's going to at least take 35 to 42 points to beat this team. Here in Oklahoma, we're going to be getting the ball first in this contest. The stands are full, the fans are loud, and there's quite a bit of wind actually in the stadium, as you can see by the flags at the end of the field goal pole here. We're going to start this game off on the ground though, giving it to Jackson. Steven Jackson up the left side, finds himself 7 yards. Time to do some speed option. We haven't done a lot of this look this season. There's Steve Jackson getting it, and he can't get to the first down. 3rd and 2. Looking to do a little bit of play action on 3rd and 2, trying to get the defense to jump on it. Frazier, the tight end's wide open, taken down at the 48-yard line. That's 14 yards. Steven Jackson to the right side on the pitch, trying to get to that edge, and he can't find it. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down and 10, time to go to the air again. Not seeing anybody open. We're going to scramble here and find ourselves 9 yards, 3rd and 1. We're in Cowboy territory. It kind of makes me think this is probably 4 down territory as well. Gonna give that one to Thomas. He can't get to the edge. He's using the stiff arm, but just can't find the first down. 4th down and 2. What do we do here? Do we go for it? Does our coach keep us out? He does. He wants to power it. We got to go to the air here, coach. 4th down and 2. Play action. We have them jumping on it. There's our tight end. No, actually, it's our receiver, Wilcox. He's going to take that one for 20 yards. A massive first down and a big 4th down conversion. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Let's get it. And in this one out to Steven Jackson to the right side. He cannot get anything going. Trying to get to the outside edge. 2nd and 11. 4 carries, 7 yards for Jackson on the day. Not what you would call productive. Gonna squeeze that one in. Ooh, he jumps in front of it and slaps it down. The coach has only called 1 passing play today. This is his 2nd. The other ones we've had to audible into. So he just doesn't want to put the ball in the air for some reason. But there's our tight end, Griffin, dropping it wide open. And he can't pull it in. 4th and 11. This is about a 43-yard field goal. For some reason, we're not going to attempt it. I mean, I know our kicker's not great, so we're going to have to try to get this 11 yards through the air, but we're going to take it on the ground. Ooh, cutting up on him. We got to go down. We don't want to fumble this. Down at the 8-yard line. We have destroyed a lot of clock on this drive. Over half of the first quarter's gone. Steven Jackson trying to get something going. Finds 2 yards. 2nd down and goal. Trying to find the end zone here. Oh, gonna get destroyed, and that's a fumble. Francis picks it up and gets us to the 18. That was a big sack strip there. Still in field goal range. This would be a 35-yarder. 3rd and goal. We're trying to get in the end zone. It's been difficult. Gonna just dump this one off to Thomas, our halfback. He's gonna find himself inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. This drive has almost taken 5 minutes off the clock, and we still haven't got in the end zone. Going for a short field goal. This should only be about 25 yards. Let's see if we can knock this one through with the away crowd and the wind. And it is good. 3-0 Kansas. Oklahoma got close to scoring, couldn't quite get in. We have the ball at the 12-yard line. Ah boy, we got to work this quite a ways down the field. Let's see what we can do here. Looking for anybody. Both guys smothered up here. Don't like that. We're going to try to squeeze that to Jackson. Jackson, nice catch. Finds 4. Now obviously that game against Oklahoma was a nightmare. We threw many interceptions. We're trying to put that behind us. But today, this Oklahoma State defense, man, they're just doing such a good job at smothering our wide receivers. And we're going to find the first down and fumble it. Wow, we have like 88 carrying, and that's our 2nd fumble on the day. I mean, I would expect a freshman slump, but not a junior year slump. What are we doing? I don't think we really had any fumbles all last season, and we carried the ball quite a bit. Oh my God, we can't find anybody. No one's open. We see X over there, but we're going to just try to take this on the ground here and cut out at the 23. Oh, 35-yard carry. Giving this one to Steven Jackson on the left side, trying to find the sideline, just can't get anything going, loses it in the yard. Thomas is going to take this one. We're in great field position right now, inside the 23rd and 5. It's been quite pressurous trying to find anybody open. There we go. We got Claude Moss. He's going to be inches short. What do we do here? Do we take the 3? Nah, we go for it. This is Jayhawk football. We have to go for it when we can. Roll out to the outside and slide. We're going to be down at the 5, and we got it. 1st and goal from the 5, trying to get in the end zone for the first time today. Let's see if we can find anyone open. No one's open. Trying to find someone. We got someone. That's Claude Moss for a 5-yard touchdown. We needed that, and we needed it for our confidence. 6 for 8 on the day, 58 yards and a TD. Looking to make it 10-7. Oklahoma State turned the ball over. We're at the 46-yard line with 3:27 to go in the half. Looking to come out here and play action. Fake the handoff, looking for anyone to get open. I mean, I have a couple guys, but I just can't trust in it. We're going to loft it. That's deep to Claude Moss. We break a tackle, and Claude gets open. He improvised a 37-yard pass. Wow, what a play there. I thought for sure we were taking that sacked lunch, but hey, Mom must have gave us lunch tickets. Steven Jackson gets the handoff to the right side. He's cutting to the outside. He's going to find his way into the end zone. Steven Jackson with one of his longest runs on the day. Looking to make it now 17-7 over Oklahoma State. Oklahoma goes down and scores 17-14, 1:36 left in the half. Now Oklahoma State does get the ball to start the next half off, so we have to go down and get some type of points. I would just feel a lot more comfortable. Wow, people are on us right away, but we outrun them. 3 of them. We're trying to get to the outside. We got a block. Oh my God, are we going to be gone? We might be. Oh, caught up at the heels at the 19-yard line. Wow, a 61-yard scramble. Kansas used the timeout, so we can't kill any of the clock here. We're going to do a little screen pass to Steven Jackson. It's going to get blown up. Taking a snap here on 2nd and 12, trying to deliver a strike to Wilcox. He's going to catch it. It's 3rd and 5. The clock is now stopped after a timeout. 9 for 11, 99 yards and a touchdown so far in this half. 1 for 5 on 3rd down. 40 seconds still on the clock. Let's see what we can do here. Rolling out, we have a man open in the corner of the end zone. It's Wilcox in the corner. Dustin Wilcox, a 15-yard touchdown reception. 10 for 12, 114 yards, 2 TDs. Looking to go up by 10 over Oklahoma State before the half. We're in the second half. Oklahoma State scored to start things off in this half, 24-21. 3-point lead still for the Jayhawks. Looking to go deep here on our first play of this half. Not finding anyone open downfield. We're going to scramble. That's been the story of our life today. And we're going to get out at the 49. 26-yard scramble. If you're an NFL scout and you want our number, we have ways of getting it to you. And if you're looking at us at a running back position, I don't even think that's half bad. See what we can do here. We have a guy open in this little flat out here. That's Jenkins, our fullback. He's going to find 8. Giving this one to Steven Jackson. He's going to find massive yards up the center. That's 7 and a first down. Taking the snap on 1st and 10, rolling out right away, trying to find anyone deep. And there we go. That's Griffin. He hauls that one in. That was a great touchdown. We put it where only Griffin could get it. No help was in the secondary. We're looking to make it 31-21 here in the third quarter against Oklahoma State. Their defense is only about 4 overall better than us, and our quarterback IQ has been through the ceiling lately. We have the ball back, still up by 10, and I just bragged about our quarterback IQ, and I'm going to throw an interception. I could just feel it. I just wanted to say it before it happened because that's usually how it works. Giving this one to Steven Jackson up the left side. He's got blockers in front of him. He spins off a tackle, 5 yards, 3rd and 5. We take the snap on 3rd and 5, looking for someone, anyone. Really can't find anyone that's favorable open. We break a tackle. We're still fighting for it. We don't fumble it there. 9-yard gain and a first down. We have 161 yards on the ground today. False start. Crap. Number 73. Taking the snap on 1st and 15 after the penalty. There's Nathan Braid trying to launch it deep to him. Bounces off a man's helmet. Can't come down with it. I like taking some deep shots, especially with this offense that we got. And that one's going to be swatted down, but there is a flag. Is that a late hit on the quarterback? And it is pass interference. We're going to accept that one. Oh, crap. It was offensive pass interference. God dang it. We need some yards. Someone get open. Get rid of it. I tried to throw it away. It was fumbled as we threw it away. That's our 3rd fumble on the day. 3rd and 35. Wow, I can't even audible out of this. I don't want to do a screen pass here. Dump it. Dumping it to Jenkins, our fullback, who's going to find himself 11. But it's 4th down and 24. Oklahoma went down and scored. It is 31-28. Kansas still has a 3-point lead. We need to get something going on this drive to start the 4th quarter. There's Frazier, our tight end. He's going to find 8 and fight his way forward. 3 touchdowns today, no interceptions. Knock on wood. Let's give this one to Steven Jackson on a counter. He's going to use the stiff arm on a ghost, I guess. Works his way up 7 yards and a first down. I want to kill the clock, but I don't want to kill too much of it. Just in case we only get a field goal on this drive. I don't want to be behind and trying to drive on a game-winning touchdown again. We've done that far too often. Play action. Rolling out. Looking deep. That's Aaron Rodgers money. That's Aaron Rodgers money. 60-yard touchdown, Marshall Griffin. And my dad, Brett Favre, would be proud. I'm just kidding. He's not my dad, but he would be proud. Aaron Rodgers would be proud. We rolled out of pressure. There was really no pressure. But we rolled out, created some pressure on ourselves, and threw deep, though, to Griffin. Just lined up, gunned that one down, and Griffin dives for it. Just beautiful right there. Boop. We lead by 10, and Oklahoma State just turned the ball over 38-28. Like I said in this game, you're going to need 35 to 42 points to win this one. So, we're in the middle of that right now. Let's see if we can get any more. Trying to get away from the defender. Getting out of here. Pushing our way to the 5, to the 4. Down at the 4-yard line after a 21-yard scamper. Let's try to make this a 17-point game. Oh, Wilcox, he cut back. 5-yard touchdown reception. That's number 5 for us on the day. Goodbye, interceptions. We're closing the gap on that now. Lots of more touchdowns. Oklahoma pushed it all the way down to the 7. They just couldn't convert on 4th down, couldn't get in the end zone. They're down by 17 with 2:20 to go in this one. They do have 3 timeouts. Steven Jackson's going to run it forward for 1 yard. We're going to start working this clock. Steven Jackson gets this last second, 2nd and 9, trying to find the right side. He can't, though. 3rd and 10. 3rd down and 10. We really can't kill the clock much more. They do have 3 timeouts. They're not using them. Coach wants us to pass here, though. Let's see what we can do. Under 1 minute left in this contest. Looking deep. Gonna just throw this one to Griffin, who drops it. That would have been a first down. Oklahoma couldn't get in again from the 7-yard line. From the 7. They got to the 5. Our defense is godly. Giving this to Steven Jackson, who's going to find himself 4 yards, and that's going to end this game. My God. Oklahoma State lose to Kansas again, this time by 17. We put on a great performance, 5 touchdowns through the air. We had nearly 200 yards on the ground at quarterback. Just an amazing performance. I know the pro scouts are watching, the Heisman committee, obviously people that are considering Kansas to go to the national championship. We got to keep on putting up games like this. You know, we had nearly 415 yards, 5 touchdowns, just an insane performance. 16 for 21 through the air, 76% completion percentage, 240 yards, 5 TDs. And then if we look on the ground, we were sacked twice today and had quite a few fumbles, but 11 carries for 171 yards. And I mean, Steven Jackson wasn't too bad today either, averaging about 3 yards per touch, 13 carries for 39 yards and a TD. Receiving-wise, no one really stood out. Wilcox did have those 2 touchdowns off 4 receptions for 46 yards. And Griffin had 2 catches, 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. I lie. Griffin, our freshman, he really stood out today. Wow, that was a great performance by him. And Claude Moss had 1 touchdown. A much-needed win. Cowboys are no match for Kansas. After beating Oklahoma State like that, we don't get much love. We jump up to number 12, and Baylor is at number 14 or 13 right now, right behind us. And they're in our conference too, so that's going to be really interesting. Oregon, Texas A&M still number 1 and 2. They're both undefeated. This is how the conference is shaking out. It looks like we are basically in second place. TCU has played 1 more conference game than us, but right now we are 2-1 in the conference. Kansas State's still undefeated. TCU is ranked, Kansas State is ranked, Baylor is ranked. We still have to play them this season. Texas just lost a game, and they just fell out of the rankings, but still beating them will do a lot for our record and also for our ranking. And we now are officially a team legend, which means we can audible plays in pre-play, which is something we've really wanted for so long. And here's how this game kind of stacks up. I mean, we're going to Texas. Texas is a lot better than us. Kirk is signing with us, but I mean, he's always right, so I mean, that should be right. But I just think this is going to be a very challenging game, even though we have been playing pretty lights out lately. We lost Oklahoma. We've been riddled with interceptions. That last game was good. I mean, we didn't throw any interceptions against Oklahoma State. We had 5 TDs through the air. It looked really good, but we just have to keep it up. Our defense has been playing lights out on rush defense, but obviously passing-wise, we allow 384 yards through the air, making us one of the worst teams against the pass offense. So, I mean, it's going to be scary because Texas throws for usually 300 yards a game, making them the 30th best pass offense. We're the 3rd best pass offense in the NCAA right now. It's going to be an insane game. If you look at Texas' defense, they only allow 263 yards through the air, but we're pretty good through the air. So we'll just have to see what they allow for us and if we can make the most out of any opportunities we get. Obviously, this isn't impossible to beat them. We've beaten them in the past, but it's going to be a struggle. But I think I want a doubleheader next episode. Do Texas and Baylor in one episode. I think that'll be very interesting. And then we only have Kansas State, which will get its own episode, and then Iowa State, West Virginia, and Texas Tech. So, I mean, we have some interesting matchups coming up, especially in these next 3 weeks. I think these are the most important games. If we beat Texas, if we beat Baylor, and we beat Kansas State, it should be smooth sailing to the Big 12 championship, basically winning it all, and hopefully the national championship as well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you're new. And until next time, peace out.